Hey everybody, so today I'm going to tell you how to pick the most populated server off the server list. It's actually really easy. Go and create a new character, go through all the settings up to the point where you're selecting your name and selecting a server. This list is actually in the order of lowest to highest. At first I thought it was low level, like low light and things like that, and that had an effect, but I actually noticed that these two will flip around and things like that when the population is there. I spent about 2-3 days doing the who in the game, writing it all down, getting all the math done, and then when I was playing with the character creation, going back and forth, I noticed that the Majul and Halls of Fate actually flipped around. I was like, wait, what? Now, it didn't happen live. I don't know if that's a thing, but I think when you go back to recreate the character or reload the game and, go back to the character creation, these will update probably right away. So I thought that was actually kind of amazing. So by my results, most of the day, Tony Bailey right now is the lowest. Skyfire is the second. I will say actually Halls of Fate is actually third place, or I guess second place for the top amount of players, and Majul is first place. Now, obviously right now it's not, but I'm noticing Halls of Fate seems to be more catering to Pacific Standard Time players, meaning that if you play during the middle of the day, like for example, I was checking it out at 2 p.m., Majul actually had about 80 characters more than Halls of Fate. So it's kind of important to realize that different times of day, these numbers will change a lot. And plus, I only took 3 days of sampling. You have to take many weeks of sampling, and that can change drastically. There could be a drama on one server that collapses it. Maybe a large guild is going to go and play on one of the new server types or something like that and really bring down that population. But I think the most simple way possible to figure out what the highest populated server is just this list. Now, I'm going to create a character here, and we're going to go in-game, and I'll show you another method of calculating the population within the game itself, and you can create and delete as many characters as you want. There is no restrictions on that, obviously, character slots. But if we go here, we're just going to cancel all this out, and oh, look at this starting area. This is like the old one. I can't believe this even exists. I love it. Anyways, if we go down to the bottom here, and you go to Community, you go to find players. What you can do is you say all zones, and then you select level, and then basically you could say select. There's going to be probably too many, but let's just say select 1 to 99. If it says 100, 41. So that's not bad. So you can write down 41 players, right? And then what you can do is select 99. Now the interface doesn't let you put higher than this. What you can do is do it through this. So set that to 100, and then what we're going to do is set this to 124. And usually there's enough to fit in there as well. So 124. So we'll search for that. Okay. So there's your number, 37. And then what we're going to do is set this to the max level right now is 125. So if you set that to 125, this might be, okay. It's, I guess at this time of hour, this is pretty low. So 48. So there's your number. So I don't even know if there was, I didn't save them in my brain there, but I don't think there was 200. There was like, what, maybe 150 if that. But that's a good way of seeing how this works. And you can, change this up if there's too many. So if you get a result of 100, that's the max you can get. What you can do is you can do alignment. So good and evil. So if you go evil, it'll be, well, who knows how many good and evil there are. There you go. There's 27 there, and there's 21 there. So you add those up, and there you go. Obviously 48. But if it was over 100, you could split them and then add them up. So that's the easiest way I found to go through this and find how many players are on the server. Unfortunately, EverQuest 2 doesn't have massive amounts of blood like it used to one time, but I think there's a healthy enough players in the end game portion of it to be enjoyable. And then for us who want to play the early, mid games, things like that, I don't even think you really need to worry about that. There's so many things like mercs and stuff that help you these days, and I think they have even nerfed some of the content over time to make it a little easier. Plus, there's mentoring, etc., that you can go backwards and over level. But I don't think it's a big deal. I really hope to see more people play EverQuest 2, so I hope you don't get discouraged by seeing these numbers. Obviously, this is on 2 a.m. on the Eastern servers, right? But either way, I just wanted to make a video, kind of give you guys a clue on how to pick the most populated server. I'm personally going to probably pick Majul because I've seen higher on there. overall, but it's up to you what you guys want to pick, and hopefully this video was helpful on how to pick the most populated server. And this obviously would work on any server, and as well as, you know, Europeans. I don't know if there's another server outside the European. There might be like an Oceanic, or I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.